Hi there, coming to you from the mural for Trompe, Versailles today. I just wanted to share with you that I'm getting the first lot of paint on there. It's taking me quite a while to do all this measuring up and drawing up of the design, and then there's a little bit of extra paint over there in the corner, and then doing all this masking tape. It's just taken me nearly 2 days just to do the drawing and the masking. This is the outside edges of the windows. So I'm just going to paint this one here and talk to you while I do it. Let me just switch cameras around and see if I can switch it this way. See if you can see a bit more of what I'm doing. That should be okay, I think. You can see that, top and bottom. So the idea of the design is that, where did I put my paint pot? There it is. The idea of the design is it's 4 windows overlooking the Palace of Versailles gardens. So the Palace of Versailles in France. And in order to link it in with the room that this mural is going into, I'm putting some timber frames around the outside edges of the windows as if they're there in the office already. And so I'm doing a wood effect here using a couple of different colours and getting some nice wood grain in there. But I realised as I started to paint that I wanted to have it looking real, really real. That's my thing with Trompe. I really want it to look as real as possible. And so I really want to trick the eye. And so what I decided to do in the end, I went back to masking again, and I've masked these corners because I'm going to build a beautiful timber window surround that's got mitered joins, just like normal timber framing has. So I'm going the extra mile here for the lovely client. Got a really special client I'm looking after with this particular mural, so I'm going the extra mile and doing proper woodworking joinery all the way around. So down to this extra bit of masking I've had to do, and honestly I'm so sick of masking. I just really want to get with the paint happening on the canvas. And so now if I do the side edges first, I think that looks a bit wood grainy, and then afterwards I'll lift the masking tape off, reposition it, and then do the bottom and the top. It will hopefully look just like a mitre join in the wood, and hopefully it will bend people's brains when they're looking at it, because hopefully, oops, there goes a big spot of paint. Hopefully they won't be able to tell that this is not real. Oops, that's a big lot of brown, don't want that. Put that back in the pot. So it's gonna, the edges of the frames are not going to be quite as wide as this. I'm planning on putting a bit of a black edge or a darkish edge to match the actual aluminium window frames that are in that office. So these will be more slender, slimmer sort of bits of wood. Finishing touches here, get right into that there. I think that's good. So that's the first vertical with a bit of timber. I'm not too worried about this outside area. It's the inside area that's going to be the final bit that's showing. So there's a bit of wood. And so now I'm going to go through and do all of these vertical ones, let the paint dry, and then come back and do the horizontal and top and bottom ones. So I tell you, I am so happy to be finally having a brush in my hand. after spending 2 days doing drawing up and masking. And seriously, I've gone through 2 full rolls of masking tape already. But every single piece of masking tape that's been put on is there for a reason. So it was very important to do. I had to do twice the amount of masking that I thought I would. I've been itching to get the paint on the brush a lot earlier than this. But when you have lovely clients and you want to do a beautiful job, you kind of want to go the extra mile for them. I want it to be a beautiful end result. So this is the first chance I've had to start getting some colour on this wild canvas, this new surface that I haven't ever used before. But actually I'm really liking it. It's actually a really nice surface to paint on. I have to adjust my painting technique a little bit because of the surface, but that's fine. Just trying to get some of that colour mixed in a bit more. A bit softer. So what do you think? Do you think that's looking timbery? It'll look a lot better with the masking tape off, of course. But what do you think? I think it's looking good. But tell me what you think. Put in the comments below if you feel like it's timbery. Just write timbery. And tell me if you think this looks a bit like wood. I reckon it does. Especially once I've finished doing the corners on both sides of the angle. Going for straight grain wood here, not knotty wood. So that one looks a bit dark compared to the other side. Let's put a bit of colour in there. So there you go. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Is it timbery? Thanks for watching.